You know, there's something I hear from so many people over 60, something that might sound familiar to you too. It's that feeling when you go to pick up your grandchild, or carry a bag of groceries, or even just get up from your favorite chair, and suddenly, it's harder than it used to be. Your muscles don't respond the way they once did. Maybe you've even noticed your arms or legs looking a little thinner, a little less firm. If that's happened to you, I want you to know, you're not alone. And more importantly, it's not just part of getting older. The truth is, muscle loss is common as we age, but it doesn't have to be inevitable. In fact, there's one powerful food that can help you fight back, rebuild strength, and feel more like yourself again. And the best part? It's simple, delicious, and probably already in your kitchen. Today, we're going to talk about how to reverse muscle loss naturally, starting with the one food that can make a huge difference. We'll also cover why muscle matters so much as we age, how to make this food work for you, and some easy ways to add it to your meals. Because here's the thing, you don't need fancy supplements or extreme workouts to stay strong. Sometimes, the biggest changes start with the smallest shifts in what's on your plate. So, let's start with why muscle loss happens, and why it's so important to take action. You see, after 60, our bodies naturally start to lose muscle mass. It's called sarcopenia, and it can sneak up on you. One day, you're lifting a pot off the stove with ease. The next, it feels heavier than you remember. But muscle isn't just about strength, it's about independence. Strong muscles keep you steady on your feet, help you stay active, and even support your metabolism. When muscle fades, everything gets harder. But here's the good news, just as muscles can shrink from neglect, they can grow with the right care. And that's where this one powerful food comes in. Now, you might be thinking, is it some exotic superfood? A rare ingredient I've never heard of? Not at all. In fact, it's something you've probably eaten before, maybe even today. It's eggs. Yes, eggs. Those humble, affordable, protein-packed wonders. You see, eggs contain all 9 essential amino acids, the building blocks of muscle, in just the right amounts your body needs. They're like nature's perfect protein package. And for seniors, that's a game changer. But let's talk about how eggs help. Protein is the key to repairing and building muscle, especially as we age. And while there are plenty of protein sources out there, eggs are special. They're easy to digest, versatile, and packed with other nutrients like vitamin D and choline, which support brain health too. Now, you might be wondering, how many eggs should I eat? Or, what if I've heard mixed things about cholesterol? Those are great questions, and we'll get to them in just a moment. But first, let me share a simple way to start using eggs to fight muscle loss today. Try this. Tomorrow morning, instead of your usual toast or cereal, make yourself a 2-egg omelet with some spinach and a sprinkle of cheese. It takes less than 5 minutes, and that single meal gives you a strong dose of high-quality protein to kickstart muscle repair. Pair it with a slice of whole-grain toast, and you've got a breakfast that'll keep you full and fueling your muscles for hours. And if you're not a breakfast person? No problem. Hard-boiled eggs make a fantastic snack. Just keep a few in the fridge for when hunger strikes. Now, I know some of you might be thinking about cholesterol. It's true that eggs got a bad rap for years, but recent research shows that for most people, dietary cholesterol, the kind in food, doesn't significantly raise blood cholesterol. Of course, if you have specific health concerns, it's always smart to check with your doctor. But for many seniors, eggs are a safe and incredibly effective way to fight muscle loss. So, let's recap what we've covered so far. Muscle loss isn't inevitable. Eggs are a powerhouse food for rebuilding strength, and adding them to your diet can be as easy as scrambling them for breakfast or enjoying one as a snack. But eggs are just the beginning. There's another simple, delicious food that pairs perfectly with them to double the muscle-building benefits. And that's what we'll talk about next. Now, while eggs are undoubtedly one of nature's most perfect protein sources, they become even more powerful when paired with another nutritional powerhouse, Greek yogurt. If you're serious about reversing muscle loss and maintaining strength as you age, this creamy, versatile food deserves a permanent spot in your diet. Let's dive deep into why Greek yogurt is so beneficial, how it complements eggs, and the simple ways you can incorporate it into your daily routine for maximum muscle-building benefits. Why Greek yogurt is a muscle-building superfood. Greek yogurt isn't just a tasty snack, it's a protein powerhouse specifically designed to support muscle maintenance and growth. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt undergoes a straining process that removes excess whey, leaving behind a thicker, creamier product with nearly twice the protein content. But what makes it particularly special for seniors is the type of protein it contains: casein protein. Casein is a slow-digesting protein, meaning it releases amino acids into your bloodstream gradually over several hours. This is crucial because muscle repair isn't an instant process. It happens continuously, especially overnight. While eggs provide a rapid influx of amino acids right after a meal, Greek yogurt acts like a slow-drip protein feeder, ensuring your muscles have the building blocks they need long after you've eaten. But protein isn't the only benefit Greek yogurt offers. It's also packed with probiotics, live beneficial bacteria that support gut health. You might wonder, what does gut health have to do with muscle strength? The answer is, more than you might think. A healthy gut improves nutrient absorption, meaning your body can better utilize the protein, vitamins, and minerals you consume. Additionally, emerging research suggests that a balanced gut microbiome may help reduce inflammation, which can otherwise accelerate muscle loss as we age. How to make Greek yogurt work for you. One of the best things about Greek yogurt is its versatility. Whether you enjoy it plain, flavored, or mixed into other dishes, there are countless ways to make it a delicious and effortless part of your diet. For a quick and satisfying snack, try combining Greek yogurt with a handful of fresh berries. Blueberries, strawberries, or raspberries all work wonderfully. The natural sweetness of the fruit complements the yogurt's tanginess, and the fiber in the berries helps slow digestion, keeping you full longer. For an extra crunch and a boost of healthy fats, sprinkle some chopped nuts, like almonds or walnuts, on top. This combination not only tastes great but also provides a balanced mix of protein, fiber, and omega-3 fatty acids, all of which support muscle health. If you prefer something more indulgent, Greek yogurt makes an excellent base for smoothies. Blend it with a ripe banana, a spoonful of natural peanut butter, and a splash of almond milk for a creamy, protein-packed drink that feels like a treat. You can even add a pinch of cinnamon, or a drizzle of honey for extra flavor without loading up on refined sugars. For those who enjoy savory flavors, Greek yogurt can be used as a healthier substitute for sour cream or mayonnaise. Try mixing it with herbs and a squeeze of lemon to create a delicious dip for vegetables or a creamy topping for baked potatoes. The possibilities are endless, and the more creative you get, the easier it becomes to enjoy Greek yogurt daily without feeling like you're eating the same thing over and over. Greek yogurt versus regular yogurt. Which is better for muscle health? You might be wondering whether regular yogurt offers the same benefits as Greek yogurt. While both are nutritious, Greek yogurt is the clear winner when it comes to muscle preservation and growth. Regular yogurt typically contains about 5 to 8 grams of protein per serving, whereas Greek yogurt packs an impressive 15 to 20 grams per serving, making it a much more efficient way to meet your protein needs. Another advantage of Greek yogurt is its lower lactose content, which can be easier on digestion for those who are sensitive to dairy. The straining process removes much of the milk sugar, resulting in a product that's higher in protein and lower in carbs. If you're watching your sugar intake, opt for plain Greek yogurt and sweeten it naturally with fresh fruit or a touch of honey instead of buying pre-flavored varieties, which often contain added sugars. The missing link: combining protein with movement. While eating protein-rich foods like eggs and Greek yogurt is essential, they work best when paired with movement. You don't need to lift heavy weights or run marathons to see benefits. Simple, daily resistance exercises can make a significant difference in maintaining and even rebuilding muscle mass. Resistance training doesn't have to be intimidating. In fact, some of the most effective exercises require no equipment at all. Something as basic as standing up from a chair repeatedly, doing wall push-ups, or lifting light household objects, like soup cans or water bottles, can stimulate muscle growth. The key is progressive overload. gradually increasing the challenge to your muscles over time. Here's an easy way to start. The next time you sit down in your favorite chair, try standing up a little slower than usual, focusing on engaging your leg muscles as you rise. Repeat this 5 times in a row, twice a day. It might not seem like much, but this small habit strengthens your quadriceps, glutes, and core, muscles that are crucial for mobility and balance. If you're worried about joint pain or overexertion, remember that resistance training is highly adaptable. Even seated exercises, like leg lifts or arm raises with light resistance bands, can be effective. The goal isn't to push yourself to exhaustion but to consistently challenge your muscles so they stay active and strong. The synergy of nutrition and exercise. When you combine high-quality protein with regular resistance exercises, you create an environment in your body that's primed for muscle repair and growth. Here's how it works. Protein provides the raw materials, amino acids, needed to rebuild muscle fibers. Exercise creates micro-tears in muscle tissue, signaling your body to repair and strengthen them. Rest allows the rebuilding process to happen, particularly during deep sleep when growth hormone is released. This cycle is how you reverse muscle loss naturally, no expensive supplements or extreme workouts required. The final piece of the puzzle, sleep and recovery. Speaking of rest, there's one more critical factor that many people overlook when it comes to muscle health: sleep. Deep, restorative sleep is when your body does most of its repair work, including muscle recovery. Unfortunately, as we age, sleep quality often declines, which can hinder muscle maintenance. To optimize sleep for muscle health, stick to a consistent sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time helps regulate your body's internal clock. Limit caffeine and heavy meals before bed, as they can disrupt sleep. Create a relaxing bedtime routine, such as reading, gentle stretching, or listening to calming music. By prioritizing sleep, you ensure that all the protein you eat and the exercises you do translate into real, noticeable strength gains. Putting it all together. Reversing muscle loss after 60 isn't about drastic changes, it's about smart, sustainable habits. Start by incorporating eggs and Greek yogurt into your meals for high-quality protein. Add simple resistance exercises to your daily routine, even if it's just a few chair stands or wall push-ups. And don't forget the power of rest. Deep sleep is where the magic of muscle repair happens. The best part? These changes don't require a complete lifestyle overhaul. Small, consistent steps add up over time, leading to stronger muscles, better balance, and more energy. So why not start today? Your future self will thank you. And remember, this is just the beginning. There's even more to explore when it comes to senior muscle health, including the role of hydration, the best vitamins for muscle function, and how to stay motivated on your fitness journey. But for now, focus on mastering these fundamentals, and you'll be well on your way to a stronger, more vibrant you. You know, when we talk about fighting muscle loss, most people focus only on food and exercise, but there's a hidden factor that's just as important, if not more. And it happens while you're sleeping. That's right, quality sleep is where the magic of muscle repair really happens. Think of it like this. When you eat protein and do resistance exercises, you're giving your muscles the materials and instructions to rebuild. But sleep? That's when the actual construction crew gets to work. As we age, deep sleep becomes harder to come by, and that's a problem because that's when your body releases growth hormone, the key player in muscle recovery. If you're not sleeping well, all that protein and exercise won't have the same impact. So, how can you make sure you're getting the restorative sleep your muscles crave? First, try to keep a consistent sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time helps regulate your body's internal clock. Second, limit caffeine in the afternoon and avoid heavy meals right before bed. And third, create a relaxing bedtime routine, whether it's reading, gentle stretching, or listening to calming music. Even small changes can lead to deeper, more muscle-friendly sleep. Now, let's bring it all together. To reverse muscle loss after 60, you need 3 things. High-quality protein, like eggs and Greek yogurt, to give your muscles the building blocks they need. Gentle resistance exercises to signal your body to hold onto and rebuild muscle. Restorative sleep to allow your body to do the repair work effectively. And here's the best part, none of this has to be complicated. It's not about drastic changes or punishing routines. It's about small, consistent choices that add up over time. Maybe today you swap your cereal for scrambled eggs. Next week, you add a few chair stands while watching TV. Before you know it, you'll feel stronger, more energetic, and more like yourself again. I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these tips already? What's your favorite way to enjoy eggs or Greek yogurt? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more simple, science-backed tips to help you live your best life after 60. Remember, aging might be inevitable, but feeling weak and frail doesn't have to be.